this video, I will be talking about the most important Bitcoin pattern we're currently creating on the market, and I will be, of course, discuss the price targets on Bitcoin right now here, but more importantly, I will be going over the most important levels of support for Bitcoin. I will be talking about the most important ranges to be watching right now. And of course, I will be discussing the levels where I personally think Bitcoin is heading towards in the coming days and hours ahead of ourselves. So make sure to watch this video till the end. It's going to be a very important one. So don't forget to slap up that like button right now here, because on the previous video, we smashed it up above 500 likes. And can we once again do it on today's update video? So slap up that like button and let's jump straight away in towards the content. So to kick off the video on the imminent short term, we can right away see currently Bitcoin was creating a small little bounce back up here, and it is already undoing its minor pump it did create on the market. But before talking about this small little movement back towards the upside, I still want to be bringing out, this is the level to be breaking. Like you can see, we did not got rejected once, we did not got rejected twice, not even 3 times, but 4 times in a row got us rejected. So if Bitcoin is going to come up here in the coming hours ahead of ourselves and come all the way back up to $25,000, I don't think there's going to be a big party before we clearly break above it. So please do be aware, the most important level to be breaking for the Bitcoin price action right now is that $25,000. And like you can see, Bitcoin is currently, if it is going to confirm this 1 hour candle close like this, also going to confirm a lower high with, of course, lower lows on the market, what is also clearly indicating Bitcoin is trading in somewhat of a downward sloping trend currently right now. Talking about Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see we did still form that rising wedge. We broke bearish of the rising wedge, and after failing to hold on towards this very important support right here, you can clearly see the previous major resistance for Bitcoin once again providing significant resistance and getting ourselves rejected. So yes, Bitcoin is currently trading in somewhat of a more dangerous place here. I do think Bitcoin is not looking as strong like it was doing a few days ago, and currently also if we're really going to be looking at the 4-hourly time frame on this chart, we can still see, of course, at the end of the day, nothing really has changed yet so far, but we are still trading in a rising wedge. And like I told you guys previously around as well, I am going to be staying careful. I am going to stay cautious until we break either directions. We're still waiting for Bitcoin to break bullish, and we're still waiting for Bitcoin to be breaking bearish, and as long as nothing is happening, I will be also very neutral. So I am going to be flipping, of course, bearish as soon as we do break below the support line, and I will be flipping bullish as soon as we do break above the resistance line. So these are the levels to be watching right now, and this is either going to be a good shorting opportunity or a good long opportunity. So do take this very much in account, that there are still 2 significant and 2 very good approaches towards the market right now. Furthermore, looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, we can currently see Bitcoin is starting to be bouncing a little bit here from the 23.8k, and like you can see, 23.8k was of course that major level of previous resistance, what kickstarted the major bull run as soon as we did broke above it. And right now we can see this level flipping into support. And also, if we're really looking at what kind of a volume is traded around this level right here, we do also see that, of course, the levels above the $24,000 towards approximately $28,000 are levels where not a lot of volume is getting traded, what means that Bitcoin could be, of course, in for a very quick treat and a very quick move back towards the upside towards approximately $29,000 if we do get the momentum created. So yeah, I am still thinking that Bitcoin could come up very quickly from off this point. But like I told you, I personally think if we want to be seeing that, of course, $29,000 happening, I do think the first, the main resistance to be breaking is 25k. And if we do break above 25k, I think from off that point, then we could be, of course, in for a potential very fast move towards the upside. But still, more importantly, this is by far the most important pattern to be looking at on the Bitcoin price action right now, because this pattern right here is suggesting and telling us that Bitcoin is not looking so strong, because a rising wedge is, of course, a typical bearish bias pattern on the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market. And yes, sometimes they do break bullish, but of course I am not going to be anticipated, because most of the times a rising wedge tends to be breaking bearish. And yeah, if we do break below the upward sloping support line right here, we could be in, of course, for a significant market decreasement. And I want to warn you guys all for this potential scenario, what is going to be happening, because a price target of such kind of a rising wedge, don't be shocked, but it's all the way down on $19,000. And do I think that necessarily we have to reach the $19,000? No, I don't. Do I think that Bitcoin could be in for, of course, at least a 10 to 15% correction? Yes, I do think so. And I think the levels that I will be targeting are going to be somewhere around the 21.6k. Basically, this previous range right here, like you can see clearly, right? So this previous resistance slash support range, I personally think that that could be a level that we could be aiming for as soon as we do break that upward sloping green line of support, of course. So please be very much aware, Bitcoin is still trading in extreme danger, and especially if we do break below the upward sloping support line, Bitcoin can fall significantly towards the downside. Furthermore, looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, I do think we're on the daily time frame ever so slightly closer, because on the daily time frame we are about to flip the EMA ribbon green, and this is the first time that this is going to be happening since an approximately, and let me say this correctly, 146 days here. And if I look right, if I zoom in a little bit towards the EMA ribbon, I do expect that this crossover is going to be happening somewhere tomorrow. And right now on this daily time frame, I do think that we could be finding some support around the $23,000, and of course if we break below the $23,000 and breaking below the EMA ribbon, yeah, that could be really suggest that Bitcoin is potentially going to go in towards a little bit more of a harder phase in the market, and probably is going to be facing somewhat of a more of a period of struggle. So yeah, Bitcoin definitely not out of the woods yet here, but still, yeah, we are coming very close towards that phase where Bitcoin is going to be finding some very strong support. For sure, we should be just take it by day, because maybe tomorrow there's some special news that is going to come out here, what could be pumping up the price action once again. But so far, I personally think that these are the levels to be watching on the market right now here. And as soon as we do break below one of these support lines, I will be opening a small little short position. So guys, this was it for today's update video. If you do enjoy the content, slap up that like button, and of course consider subscribing as well. If you want to learn how to copy trade, or if you want to learn how to trade in general, check out the videos that are currently popping up above. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye. Till the next one.